Hello again, YouTubers! UltimateSpongeBob101 back here again on the SpongeBob channel, and today is November 28th, 2015. And yes, it is day number 10 of our 5th anniversary celebrations here on the SpongeBob channel, and I hope you guys enjoyed the past 9 days of videos. We introduced a couple of new video types, the SpongeBob Moves In playthroughs, and the just yesterday we had the video game reviews. So if you haven't checked all those great new stuff out, link to the playlist is in the description box below, especially if you're watching, you know, a few weeks or months or years after this finale has concluded or the celebrations has concluded. So yep, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and make sure to stay tuned for a long time, because we're gonna have a lot of new types of videos coming up, you know, especially with new SpongeBob content coming up from Nickelodeon from time to time, and just different nature products and everything. So as for the finale, day number 10, before we conclude, we're gonna have a few things first, and this video is gonna be probably a little bit long, I don't know, but anyways, first up in this video we have our Q&A segment, and yep, I actually introduced this Q&A thing a little bit late in video number 7 for with the SpongeBob Adventures of SpongeBob DVD unboxing. Yeah, either ways, you guys still posted some interesting questions, some in the comments and some to the email. I also fished out a few, 1 or 2 questions from recent videos. So without further ado, I actually have 12 questions, and let's begin. So one question that I got just yesterday is, what is your favorite SpongeBob game? And well, I think it's quite fitting for yesterday's video. So Atlantis Scorpions is one of my favorites, but my favorite SpongeBob game overall is gonna have to be Creature from the Krusty Krab. Why? Because I love the music, I love the animation. Of course, the the cutscenes a little bit weird, but it's not as weird as Atlantis Scorpions, if you ask me. I think Creature from the Krusty Krab was a very decent game, and certainly my favorite because I just love the really unique styles of gameplay. Of course, you had the racing, then you had rocket riding, plane flying, and you had the comic book world, you had the giant plankton, you could invade Bikini Bottom and everything like that. So if you haven't checked out Creature from the Krusty Krab and you have a Wii, PlayStation 2, or GameCube, make sure to check it out. It's really cool. If not, you can watch the playthroughs from other YouTubers on YouTube. It's certainly a really great game, and it's my favorite. So next up we have, how long have you been on YouTube? So we're celebrating our 5th anniversary right now, today, November 28th, 2015. So it's 5 years. Yes, 5 years. That's why 5th anniversary celebrations. Do you think that a person's SpongeBob collection determines his or her commitment to being a SpongeBob fan? Now, actually, this is a pretty good question. I think it has some relation to video number 7, day number 7, where I did my guide to collecting, and I got this on the same. Oh yeah, sorry. Yeah. Now I realize I introduced a Q&A, I believe, in that video. Yeah. So that's why I actually had a question in the email. So, do you think that a person's collection determines his or her commitment to being a fan? And I was thinking about it a little bit, and given that I show you guys a little bit of my collection, well, certainly it's not mandatory that you need to have a huge collection to show commitment, because you can buy all the stuff in the world and you just buy it for the sake of buying it. Well, there's not really much point in that, right? I mean, a hobby in its nature is something you're supposed to be enjoying, and if you're just buying stuff, SpongeBob isn't your hobby. It's actually just shopping that's your hobby. But I'm not to judge on that. Certainly, I don't think that a person's SpongeBob collection, based on its size, I suppose, or variety. I don't know how you categorize it, but it certainly does not have to determine the commitment to being a fan. Of course, I have a huge collection, and I am committed to being a SpongeBob fan, a really big one. But I don't know about you guys, so well, I certainly don't think so. The collection determines someone's commitment to being a SpongeBob fan, or any fan for that matter. Fourth question: how old are you? Well, actually, I started out this YouTube channel telling myself I'm not supposed to review any personal details. But for this 5th anniversary, I think we can make an exception, alright? So, previously I didn't want to reveal where I live. And some of you know where I live, some of you don't know. It's okay if you don't know, you don't really need to know. Yeah, but just FYI, I don't live in the United States. But anyways, I am, my age is a secret. Yeah, my age is a secret. Actually, I really wonder whether I should tell you. Okay, fine, I actually am 16, going on 17. It's basically like, yeah, my birthday's next week. It's actually on the same day as the end of our Super Square giveaway, FYI. Okay, alright, so, yeah, it's gonna be 17 soon. What is your favorite episode from Season 6 and Season 7? So, I'm gonna split that into 2, so I have a favorite episode from each season. Roughly determined. Season 6, I can certainly tell you that my favorite episode is Suction Cup Symphony, because of the really random antics of SpongeBob and Patrick, with Patrick breaking his butt and SpongeBob pretending to be the doctor and trying to fix him up, and Squidward writing a symphony which comes together and includes SpongeBob and Patrick. He wrote down everything he heard, and the performance part was really funny, especially in the first few times I watched it. I remember so vividly. That was certainly the most memorable SpongeBob episode to me from Season 6. From Season 7, I think that would really vary. But probably it could be Spongecano, whatever you want. A volcano, Spongecano. Okay, Spongecano. The one about SpongeBob trying to spread his joy of gratitude to Squidward, and Squidward only learns to be grateful when he's on the brink of literally falling into a volcano. So yeah, I think that's a really nice episode. I like that. The content, the context, and it's these little episodes that share this very important message, especially the kids, to be grateful and to be thankful for whatever, to show gratitude to the people around you, and for everything you have. So yeah, I think that was the most meaningful episode, and I certainly think it's probably going to be my favorite from Season 7. So, what motivates you to keep making these videos? Well, I believe I've mentioned before, I started out on this channel as a form of hobby. It was technically also supposed to be a form of motivation for me to keep being a SpongeBob fan, and to pursue something I enjoy, and that was SpongeBob. And with a little bit of inspiration from who is now the Game Capital, or he has a bunch of channels, but basically that kickstarted everything. And to continue that, it's really the joy of making these videos. Now, as you might think, I don't actually do these videos really to get these views or subscribers or anything. Actually, firsthand, I believe that it's something that it makes me happy, it makes me joyous, and makes me grateful for what I have. And making these videos is just self-satisfactory. Put aside all the views and all of that, those are really bonuses. And really, to you guys, thank you for supporting us these 5 years. And yeah, technically that was another motivation to spread the joy of SpongeBob on YouTube, because there aren't a lot. Okay, here's a little bit of advertising. I think we are the only true SpongeBob channel around, and that doesn't show like SpongeBob episodes or anything like that. I think that we are the only true SpongeBob, maybe the only true or one of the only true SpongeBob YouTube channels around that actually focuses entirely on SpongeBob. So it's a little bit of motivation there, but basically it's more of an insight, you know, personal feeling to just do this just for fun. So yeah. Where do you get your SpongeBob comics? Okay, this is simple. I just get this from my local comic store. I believe you can dial up your local comic store if you have one. If not, you can actually pick up the newsstand edition of SpongeBob comics, which come out usually about 2 to 3 weeks following the direct release at bookstores. So you can find them at bookstores, at the newsstands, you know, like Barnes and Nobles, and I think there's one more, but I don't think they sell it at Walmart or Target, but I'm pretty sure I've seen it at Barnes and Noble. So yeah. Can you make a wider variety of SpongeBob comic videos? Well, I've been thinking about that. Maybe you could. That was a good suggestion. I don't know. We'll think about it. See how things go. If I do have time, then I might do it. If not, I'll just stick to the regular comic reviews. But yeah, that's possible. What are some of the apps that you use on your phone that aren't SpongeBob related? So technically I'm recording this on my phone right now, so and apps that aren't SpongeBob related, I think that's a little bit far-fetched because you know, a lot of or at least it's a little bit too the range is too small, because a lot of the apps I use on my phone are somewhat related to SpongeBob, like Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook. Those social media platforms have some relation to SpongeBob, but of course, if you're just relating to, you know, SpongeBob apps released by Nickelodeon, then I actually have quite a few. But the ones that I use the most, probably Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, Amazon, Snapchat, YouTube, Google, eBay, let's see, what else? BBC News, I think, yeah. Also, Fly Delta and United Airlines sometimes, because, you know, now it's a holiday season, so so I still have a couple more, but those are the main ones that I actually use quite a bit. I do have some peripheral apps like Workflow, Layout from Instagram, I think, as well as a couple more. But I just can't place a name right now. And of course, the Nick app. I don't actually have Spotify. If you're wondering, I don't have Spotify. I deleted it because it was too much of a distraction. You know, when I was in school and I was studying, I always have this urge to listen to country music, so I deleted it and that problem solved. Alright, so but of course I use the Mail app, Music app, App Store of course, and weather sometimes, health a little bit. I guess that, oh, and Fox News Election HQ 2016. That's one of my favorites, I think. Yeah. I still have a few, but those I don't really usually use. So yeah, those are the main ones. What happened to your DVD reviews channel? Well, it still exists in existence. I just don't use it anymore because I figured it would be better to just combine everything SpongeBob into one channel. And I didn't really want to follow up on that channel because I sounded a lot different from what I do now compared to the last time. So yeah, it's still there, I just don't use it anymore after some consolidation back in 2013. And last question, where do you see your channel in the next 5 years? So I guess it's a very appropriate question. I purposely put this as the last one. Of course, I got this email a few months back. And I think this is a really interesting question. where do you see the channel? Where do I see the channel? Where do I see the network in general? And well, aside from the views and subscribers or clicks on my websites and everything like that, I think it's really important that I continue to do this as something I like and something that, you know, can bring the joy of SpongeBob to the rest of you guys. And that's the idea of bringing this channel into the next 5 years. So I guess a lot of new interesting and content. I'll try to keep the videos as traditional as possible. As you can see, I've been doing a few changes here and there, but well, I guess you know, sometimes you gotta change things up a little bit to make the quality better. And well, as a channel or as a network, I think it'll grow quite a bit. Especially in terms of websites and on YouTube. But we'll never know. 5 years is a long time, but it's going to be a special time. And in the next 5 years, we'll be celebrating our 10th anniversary. And trust me, we will be there. We will be there. Alright, so this is the end of our Q&A session. But before we go, we have a few announcements to make. First up, well, we've been thinking about this a little bit, and well, I don't know, but do you think we should, you know, make collaborations with you guys? Well, if you're interested, well, yeah, we were thinking of, you know, a collaborative network of now, well, this won't be an official network. We hope that UltimateSpongeBob101 in the future could be a hub for SpongeBob YouTubers, Sponge's YouTubers, what you want to call it. And you know, we could do collaborations together as a start, like, you know, how I do collaborations with my good friend Download1 for our DVD reviews. And so that way, you know, it's a more cohesive SpongeBob YouTube community, and yeah, we can spread more sponginess and happiness and stuff. And also, we will be discontinuing our music channel because we never ever used it, so it doesn't really matter. So the two main channels that we'll be using out from now on is just this channel and our other stuff channel. Make sure to check that channel for a new video today as well. And we will probably not be able to get back on Facebook anytime soon. We'll try, but it really takes up a little bit of time. Well, it'd be better for us to stick to Twitter and Instagram. So if you're on those, make sure to check us out. And we'll be reviving our moves and guide today, November 28th. And make sure to look out for a lot more content coming up. Make sure to join in on our contest, link in the description box below, the Super Square giveaway to snag some SpongeBob goodies. So, it's been a great 5 years. Thank you all for your support, and trust us, the next 5 years are gonna be even better. Thank you for watching. Make sure to subscribe, like, favorite, comment, etc. It's really amazing, you know. 5 years ago, I started this channel as a kid, you know, just entering middle school, and I really didn't believe that something like this will get this far, and it's really amazing. So thank you all, and ask for your support in the next 5, 10, 15, 25 years. You never know how long we're going to do this, but trust us, the next 5 years, we're going to be around here. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe, like, favorite, comment, etc. Thank you for celebrating our 5th anniversary with us these past 10 days. And yeah, keep it right here on UltimateSpongeBob101. If I have any other updates, they'll be on Twitter, link below, or Instagram. Thank you guys for watching. Happy 5th anniversary to UltimateSpongeBob101, and have a great weekend. We'll be on vacation in Tokyo, Japan, from this next week, so we'll be scheduling 2 new videos, one DVD review and one SpongeBob moves and playthrough, so stay tuned for those. And yeah, we'll see you guys next time. We'll keep it in updates with you on Twitter and Instagram. Yeah, see you guys next time, and stay happy. Bye.